I'm Torah forever, genuinely past. I never done sin, never done mistake. Neither my Torah for my family has done a sin or mistake. And I want to witness that my family never do adultery, never do sin, never do mistake. They never suck pride part of anyone. They never want kid with anyone. And I'm genuinely Muslim Torah forever, where my wives are Vani and Vani and what? And many others. And I'm also Torah forever of Moses, Nakta, and also I'm Torah forever of called Ashke, Itkinal, and many others, Itkinas, and many others, Itkinas, and many others. And I'm also last of Torah as first God. I'm married to Judaism genie and Christianity genie, and many others are my original Torah forever. I went from Torah, God daughters, or old earth, God daughters, and I stabilized them. Many of them I stabilized, including I have Earth, Moon, Mars, Sun, original Earth, Moon, Mars, Sun, Western Wall, original Israel, original Egypt, wives, and I have daughters with them. I'm married to daughters too, because I have two genuine certificates from the nature, which nobody can reject. And I never do sin, I never do mistake, and I'm a person who contemporary, you can say, lives a beautiful life with my family. And I never do sin at all, and I never do mistake at all. So I'm the one who lives a beautiful life with my beautiful family, and I never do anything wrong. To prove that I'm true, first let me tell you what kind of living I will be living with my family in future. And it's a beautiful future that I'll be pursuing with everyone that will be remembering. And who played a World War game with me, with Narju, combining with Narju, they'll be punished with death. And let me just try to prove that I'm true. And to prove that I'm true, my first son is somebody else, you will see here. And whoever rejected my wife, Durta, call, you can say, they are like punished to death, I can say. So who tried to prove that my first son is somebody else to save Torah family, or to save the Torah, or to have lust or something, they try to born kid, they'll be punished to death. As Durta never leaves anyone who tries to prove her lie or wrong. And let me just try to prove again that I'm not a sinner, and I have not done anything wrong. And let me just try to prove something, that I have not done sin, I have not done mistake at all. Now something is wrong over here to prove that what I'm saying is true or not. So let me just try to show a natural miracle, I will try to say, but something is wrong over here. I really don't understand what is wrong and what is not good. In fact, the truth that there is no God but me. So if you try to become against me, I prove something like this. Anyways, I'm really sorry. So you understand that what I try to show you and what I'm trying to show in simple manner and simple sense. Something which I will try to prove through the truth, that Torah forever is never lie and never wrong. This is the truth which I'm trying to say to my family, who is trying to lust me in the lust mode or something. So they are like obscene. There's a movie called Obscene, I think, which is made for specially them. Like, what was the truth? Maybe they have the same newspaper which I had. I really don't know. I just said obscene movie. I really don't know. Anyways, so I'm Torah forever and I'm true, and it's like I'm not lie in any sense. and I'm not lie at all. So you just saw that the truth which I'm talking about, and that is the truth which I try to prove, that I'm Torah forever. That means a genuine thing which nobody can reject. From thinking, I prove that the glass is having water and it's moving. That means I am genuinely past. From the nature call, you cannot reject what I said. If I'm Torah forever, then that means a dead one who died forever for Torah and still alive. So genuinely, I will try to bring something now. Yes. I really don't understand this. Can you please tell me? So what I'm trying to say is that about something that really people wants to know, that the glass can be moved. Something you just heard. I tried to show. You can see here. It was just like going to move this glass, which you felt. And my first son, according to Torah, I will try to prove. So my first son, according to Torah, is the one which I'm talking about, and it's something of my first son, which so when I'm trying to say that the video I have to prove to somebody else, please remember. So anyways, my first son, according to Torah of Moses, because I'm Torah forever. So my first son, according to Torah, is that my first son, according to Torah, is Torah of Moses, is which is so my first son, according to Torah, is something which everybody wants to know. Who is that, and why they are doing this? So my first son, according to Torah, so my first son, according to Torah, is somebody which I'm trying to tell. The truth which I'm trying to tell is that the first son which nobody can reject from the Torah point of view. If she is not lie, she will confess my first son is somebody else, like he showed the eyes, a beautiful eyes of my son. Did you see that? So from Torah of Moses, from mine I born the kids. It's very beautiful kid of me, born with Nurda, I think so. Nurda, yes, my Torah forever wife. So I have many original Torah forever wives. It's like nature, which, and my second kid, I will try to prove here from the perspective point. Some kind of problem is here. And something called I want to ask My first son, second son with now my second, I just I would have showed the truth in the glass of water, but something is there, dirty thing which will make my family bad. So it's just the World War III game which the Nurju religions played to make my family bad, to make my family as pawn master or whore. Like you can see on the Likey app. If you just try to visit Likey app, you will understand that my wife with quote original true love for our wives are of me, from clone perspective clone, and they will never do sex with others. They are in contract, like they are in control of Nurju one word of time religions. So nobody will try to make life bad or living bad of anyone. So someone tries ask them to do adultery or sex, and they try to make someone bad. So I'm not in the game of World War III, and I'm not playing a World War III game. So I don't have any kids with Narju religions. Except Christianity is my wife, Judaism is my wife. I prove that they are words, and except last of Torah of me as first God, because I proved to last of Torah of Jews that you are word who lives and dies on thinking. And I am not word, I don't live on thinking, I don't die on thinking. That means when you come to know something, from thinking like God is true or God is lie. That means you live and die. Now, nobody has given witness of Manva since I'm a kid. And I just gave the witness of Manva as first gene. And if they reject it, that means they are just playing a World War III game. And contradictory, when they listen to my language, they have to accept what I said in my own language. Once they reject it, that means they don't belong to me anymore. Their mission is to delete me and my family like they did on Likey app, including Hashem Light of God. I'm not against Hashem Light of God daughters. I respect them. And I'm last of Torah as first genie. I'm last of Jews as first genie. I will not tolerate any kind of misrepresentation of my wife or daughters. For me, there is no such thing as sin or cases. Now, after I won from those Nurju religions, and Nurju, they are trying to delete me by saying you will not become pawn masters. I don't want to make you pawn masters. I said nobody will become pawn master. You played game where you are not letting to others know outside Hashim Nagar that what is true, that I have passed. If you just try to say the word which I said from mine, then you will understand whether you will get something from like food or not. Even you can try to see whether I have levitated or not. It means I really levitated. Now someone deliberately tries to win from me by adjoining, you can say, or private parts, by asking my wife to say you will become pawn master, whom they are not letting become stabilized. My wife clone. That means they are not letting her become stabilized. And using the door on my body, they are fooling everyone after doing sex with them or after wanting kid with them. After doing porn, something like that from clone. So I'm the only one who saves my wives, including Nukhul Salam, Rukul Salam, Manwan, Al-Suzi Khad, and Mickey Was, and many others. Mickey Was and many others. And I have more